Hi everyone, Dia Bondi here with this week's installment for the Naked Ask Raw Talk about all things to do with asking. I'm Dia Bondi again. I am a longtime leadership communications coach and launched this project, Ask Like an Auctioneer, which is really dedicated to helping you ask for more and get it using everything from the world of auctioneering, which happens to be my impact hobby. I do fundraising auctioneering for nonprofits that benefit women and girls. So today I would like to talk to you about mastery, what it means and what you get from Ask Mastery. So in my mind, mastery is sort of like two core things that have an outcome. One is this. Mastery in asking means that you have the courage to ask big every single time you have an opportunity to make an ask for a salary increase, a new job, a new title, investment in whatever it is that you're doing in your entrepreneurial pursuits. Every time you have an offer, an opportunity to ask, even if it's unsolicited, that you're able to muster the courage to ask so big you scare yourself. So big that you know that you've left nothing on the table. Whether you get a yes to that ask is a different conversation, but the big point is, are you able to muster the courage to make the biggest form of the ask that you can imagine? That is number one. Number two is, do you have a sense of control in the conversations that you have following that ask? Do you feel like you're walking into that ask and having the conversations around that ask with your hands on the wheel? As that's one thing I really want for you, is to be able to feel present and on purpose and really in control when you go into these negotiations for yourself. And on the flip side is, when you get that sense of control, what you end up getting is the confidence to continue to ask big every time you have the opportunity. And the third part of mastery is, are you making the kinds of asks, and really this is the outcome of both courage to ask big and a real sense of control as you go through the negotiation, are you making the kinds of asks that speed up reaching your goals? That you're able to use those asks as large leaps forward toward reaching your career, impact, entrepreneurial goals. So those are really the three territories that let me know that you are, and maybe let you know that you are moving toward mastering asking as a success strategy for yourself. Now, for me as an auctioneer, these have been the things that I'm working on as well. I stand in front of the room. Do I have the courage to ask for the next amount of money? Do I have the courage to stay in conversation when we're going back and forth? Do I reach just for one more ask for a direct pledge at a fundraising event? Do I have the courage to really put it out there and sometimes scare myself? And secondly, am I in a place where I feel in control of what's going on in stage, where I'm super aware of what's going on, where I can really be at choice when I'm in the middle of a negotiation or brokering a negotiation basically between two bidders in the room? So that I bring with me all of my tools, and am I helping the organizations that I'm working with reach their goals faster through making the big, bold asks toward the right people? So this is really, mastery matters to me. And the things that I'm talking about today are the things that you as clients and as participants in Ask Like an Auctioneer and as audience members when I go to give a keynote, these are the things that you do come to me and ask for. Courage, control, and really the ability to use asking to reach your goals much faster. So I'm going to give you an inquiry today, because at the end of each of these short videos, I like to give you an inquiry. And an inquiry is just a question for you to carry with you, to not necessarily always have to find a concrete answer to, but something that helps you sort of deepen your learning and your perspective around the things that I'm bringing to you with Ask Like an Auctioneer. And if this is the kind of stuff that you're interested in staying connected to, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and also on Facebook at Dia Bondia. You can send me on DM or on email directly through my through Ask Like an Auctioneer's website, questions that I would love to answer on my weekly IGTV, which I do on Mondays. So please feel free to reach out to me. I want to hear from you. I want to know what keeps you up at night around asking. I want to know what gives you the heebie-jeebies. I want to hear about your wins. I want to hear your questions around like, what should I ask for? How do I ask for it? What about this scenario? What about that? Or any questions you have for me in my own journey around using asking as a way to reach my own goals, because I have been self-employed virtually my entire career, except for 4 years, right there in the middle. And if you want to stay notified when these posts come out, you can, especially if you're watching this on mobile, you can text the word ask to the number 66866 and you'll be on my mailing list right away. I want to see you there so I can stay in contact with you and offer you all the good things that are coming out around Ask Like an Auctioneer for 2019. Now here's your inquiry. Your inquiry is, which of these three areas, if you got really good at them, would serve you right now? Courage? Is that what you need right now? A sense of control? Is that what you need right now? Or do you need to hurry up and meet your goals? So if you could add speed, control, or courage to the way you think about asking, which one would really serve you right now? Which one can you use to power up your career and your entrepreneurial pursuits? Great. Thanks for listening today, and I hope to see you again next time.